What is up, guys? My name is Gustavo from Gustavo's Finances, and today I want to talk to you guys about why more people are living paycheck to paycheck. Now, before I get started, I want to ask you guys a couple questions to fire up your thought process. Do you have a budget? Are you putting money aside month to month? Do you know how to create income without having to work, so passive income? If it's a no to any of these questions, then odds are you are living paycheck to paycheck and will be doing so for a very long time. Now, if your expenses are an X amount of money and your income is below, equal to, or slightly above your expenses, then you are living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, and you're not allowing yourself to have any positive cash flow that you could save or put aside. To save or put aside, you're not allowing yourself to be able to have assets or be able to generate a business or have money to invest so that you could create passive income when money works for you. For some reason, people just want to make money to spend money, and by doing this, you're just hurting your future self one day. You're not going to be able to have any of the things you want in life, like a nice house, a nice car. You're not going to be able to travel as much. You're always just going to be working, and if you're not working, you're not making money to pay your expenses. Now, what I want to talk about as well is do not get caught up in the debt cycle, guys. I want you guys to go out there and pay off all of your debt. Do not use credit to pay off your debt. Credit just builds interest, and interest equals money out of your pocket. And odds are, if you're using credit, then you probably don't have a lot of money in your pocket already. Now, this is something called the Money Quadrant. It's by Robert Kiyosaki. And the whole point of this is that this is what the rich teach their kids that the middle class and lower class don't. So right here's the employee quadrant, the business owner quadrant, the self-employed quadrant, and the investors quadrant. You see, in the employee quadrant, your time equals money. Also, your time equals money, a lot more money, but to the business owner. Now, as an employee, you only have a salary only if you're working. If you were to stop working, you would stop making a salary, you would stop generating income. What I call this is an active income. Basically, where you have to go out there and actively work for money. Now, the self-employed is kind of the same, just a little different, except you're creating a job. You basically create a job. This would be like the lawyers, the doctors, people who can create a business out of what they do. But they still need to be present in order to make the money. Here, the time, your time also equals money. But your money comes from your effort. Your money stops when you stop. This is another way of active income. So if you were to stop working, you would stop making income. Now right here, a business owner is what I like to call an asset. What a business owner does is he has employees work for him. So an employee works for business owner. The time from the employee generates the money. They're the ones bringing in the money. And this is where most people are. So basically, you're the one bringing in the money for the business owners. But the more employees equals the more money. This is another way of passive income. But in this way, you, the employee, would bring in the money for this person. They don't have to be present. They don't have to do anything because you're the one being hired to bring in the money for him. Now on the investors quadrant, it's also an asset. Now assets are basically what creates your wealth, guys. An asset is a big part of your net worth. In the investors quadrant, money works for you. This is why I like the investors quadrant, because the money is working for you. You don't have to work. Here, the more money you put in, the more money you get out. Basically, money for money. You put in money to get more money. What I also like about the investors quadrant is that you can be in any one of these quadrants and still be an investor. So as most people, an employee going out there and working for somebody, you can go out there and have like a $7.25 job. You can go out there and have a $15 job. You could have whatever dollar job and still be an investor and create wealth for your financial freedom. Now as an investor, this is also passive income, as I said before. And this is what I want you guys to understand. This is what you want, guys. You don't want to actively have to work for income, because if you were fired or if you were to quit today, you would stop producing money. Your money would be gone. So what I want you guys to understand is, why not be an employee, or why not be a self-employed and still invest and have both of these, best of both worlds. You're over here making money if you stop working. When you're sleeping, your money is still working. When you're eating, your money is still working. Now this is what the middle class and lower class teach their kids. They think that education equals money. But in reality, education, only teaches students to work for money. So I'm not bashing college or anything, but this is all you're taught. You're only taught to work for money. You're never taught how to make passive income. You're never taught how to make money work for you. You're only taught how to go out there, get a job, and work for money. This is what the middle class and lower class teach their kids, because they don't understand what passive income is. They don't understand having assets. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it taught you a little bit about what assets are, what passive income is, and what quadrant you're in, and how and why people are living paycheck to paycheck. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment down below. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you guys, and see you later.